Okay, let's get started with the second episode ever from this podcast. So, our first topic today is rumors that the Tesla Model 2 was spotted, or at least that's the rumored name. And it's also rumored this will be around $25,000. So, the prototype spotted was in China, which is where Tesla said they were going to be doing this anyways. It looked like it had a Mazda CX-30 body, but I would say it looked stubby. Like I wouldn't call it a full CX-30. It looked like a stubby version with like if you take the back third of the Mazda 3, like the CX-30, take the second row in the hatchback and then stick the front of a Model 3 to just behind the driver's seat, kind of push it together like that. That's kind of what it looks like. So it's unclear if this is Tesla just testing things or what's going on. Other than they have talked about doing a Chinese model of Tesla to kind of compete in that market over there, as that market is usually smaller cars, cheaper cars, and less range. So Tesla doesn't really have an offering like that. The bigger question will be, will this be a car that ends up coming to America at some point, or is this going to be a vehicle that is only in the Chinese market? In 2020, Tesla's R&D center in China did announce plans to establish this R&D center in China to build a, quote, Chinese-style electric car, like we just talked about. The future plans is that Tesla has been ramping up over the last couple days, and it remains to, be seen what Tesla's future plans are for this newer electric car. Discussion questions on this by co-host ChatGPT. I did not write any of these today. They just kind of got away from me. So these are all written by ChatGPT. But what are the potential benefits and challenges of Tesla developing a new electric car designed and built in China? I think it's what we've seen with every other company that's done stuff in China is, for one, Tesla's going to lose their information to the Chinese government. There's just no way around that at all. Whatever they do there is going to be noted there. I think in the past we've seen a website pop up that was basically a clone of Tesla's website, but that's just how things are over there. It's the Wild West. I guess, would that be the Wild East? Would that technically be what that is? I think that's what that would be. It is. But I do think that this is a vehicle that's going to have to happen. I think is something they could even branch out to other markets and sell here. I mean, this would be a good vehicle for people that live in the city and don't need a vehicle to get like super far throughout the day, but might need it for moving cargo and whatever else. You don't need the range, you don't need the size because you're not moving big things, but it's not like you can walk it or scooter it. You need a car still. I think this vehicle could still make sense if, say, it has around 130 miles of range. That said, in cold environments, that 130 is going to be more like 50. So, I mean, it's just kind of, you're limited. It's going to be a limited vehicle, but I think it's something they can still do. And next up here, just how might the unveiling of the next generation vehicle platform from Tesla impact the car market? I think that's also relatively pretty straightforward here, as other companies have started with offerings kind of in this area. I would say the Prius is kind of comparable. I know it's a hybrid, but I guess the Bolt maybe is a similar size. Whatever that Nissan car is. I mean, this will probably have less range than those, I would guess. Maybe we'll still get C200 because Tesla has some pretty incredible battery. But again, yeah, I think it will make an impact. I think other car companies are already doing that though. So how big of an impact is questionable. Tesla's already made a major impact, so I don't know if we're really going to see any other huge impacts from them. But I guess we'll find out.